Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen. Your workout today is a 60 in 60. So we're gonna do 60 exercises in 60 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna choose this format. We're gonna do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds in between. We're gonna pick heavier weights with lower reps, and then we'll do lighter weights, higher reps, okay? So I'm gonna alternate between those two things. That's gonna give us the build and burn. All right, you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and there's the dumbbells that I've used in today's session. So take a look, but as always, lift within your own abilities. I'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. Okay, ready to move daily and hit this 60 and 60? Me too, let's do it. Okay, strength is on my watch today. Let's warm things up here. Let's do some hip openers to start. Okay, yeah, I like the build and burn because the burn is not the easy part. Sometimes the build is easier for me anyway. The burn just is fire, right, on those muscles, and that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go a little bit lighter, but sometimes it'll be like an isometric hold or some pulses. Just higher volume. So that's how we're going to push the system, and that's how you can do it with lighter weights. You just have to still challenge the muscle in a way where you're bringing it close to fatigue or failure toward the end of the rep. All right, so that's the name of the game today for a long time. Okay, take it wide, touch those toes. This was our Move Daily coach, Kim. This was her suggestion. I thought it was great. I thought it would be fun to do the high-low or the heavy-light. But yeah, she said, why don't you do 30 and 30, 45 and 45, and 60 and 60. So I've filmed the 45 and 45 so far. This is the second one, and I'll do that 30 and 30 coming soon, side to side right here. I'm taking it to the ground, but you can stay up high if you need. Let's just get those inner thighs warmed up here. One more here. Very good. And round up. Some shoulder circles. Switch direction. Good, arms here. One behind the head, one behind the back, and switch, stretch. Let's do a little calf raise at the same time. Warm your calves and Achilles heel up. Four more here. And some heel digs. Heel is down, toe is up, sweep the ground. Last one here. Good. Let's take it wide. Plie and open up in the chest. Good, just shift those feet slowly a little bit together. Big stretch and open into the pecs. Switch at sides. Switch again. Switch. Oh, good. All right, let's finish here. We gotta get started. We got a long session ahead of us. Of course, you could do 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever works for your schedule as well, but I do challenge you to stay to the end. Okay, there's the first set. Are you ready? Let's move. Okay, we're starting with lighter weights. I'm just gonna hold 5s right here. We're gonna go into a in and out squat pattern right here. So nice and low, shoulders back, and here we go. So a squat, narrow and wider. Good, stay tall. Back is tall, chin is up. And this will be a good warm up for these quads and glutes. Grabbing my 20s, going into some deadlifts here. Okay, we're gonna do a toes in and out deadlift. I'll count halfway, we'll switch. So right now we'll start with toes slightly in. So we hinge, 2, 3, and stand. Last one here. Then we'll just move those toes slightly out and hinge. Last one. Back to those 5-pounders with our high knee shoulder press. All right, we're gonna do a single press, double knee, single press, double knee. Here we go, here, up. All right, keep tension on those shoulders. Don't drop them. I'm gonna do a heels up front squat with my 20s, but I'm gonna elevate heels right here. If you have hex dumbbells, you can elevate your heels. Otherwise, just do it straight on the ground. Racking these in the front. Heels are up, drop it low. And we squat, flex quads at the top. I'll hold those 5s again. For my iso hold reverse lunge. So I'm gonna hold those weights here, hit that reverse lunge. I'll call half, we'll switch legs. So you're here. Good, shoulders low, away from the ears. All right, switch legs and drop. Pinwheel curls are next. I've got my 15s. Okay, crossing in front. Knees are soft, shoulders back, and curl right here. Flex at the top. Wrists are locked in neutral here. Hitting your squat front raise combo. I'll hold an 8-pound dumbbell. You could raise at the top. I'm gonna do that front raise at the bottom to challenge the shoulders. Here we go. You drop and raise. Good. And here, that's it. I'm gonna leave my 8 on the ground. I'm gonna head to the ground with my 20s. All right, leave that there. Grabbing 20s, moving into my flutter kick, chest press. Eliminate the flutter kick if you need. Pressing over the chest. Here we go, and you push. Try to push the small of your back into the ground and stay over the chest. All right, keep these close. Moving into your boat rocker press, I'll call half wheel switch, legs to 45, sit up and press. Nice rapid fire here. Let's work, and you're here, and push, good, and press. Don't bring those knees or legs rather up to 90. You don't want full momentum working here. You wanna work those abs as well, and shoulder, up. 3, 2, 1, switch hands, and rock, and push, good. Okay, going into a tricep chest press, this time with a frog thrust. All right, feet together, knees open, palms facing. Everything is up, everything is down. Press it up and down. So I've got my feet are touching, knees are open, hitting those triceps and chest on my press. Let's do that Pilates V-sit pulse for abs. This This is always killer. Feet can be on the ground for a modification to help those hip flexors. Otherwise, everything is up and pulse right here. Okay. Back is tall. Stick your chest out. No rounded shoulders here. Just that little pulse makes the core imbalanced a bit, right? So muscles have to recruit to keep you stable. Doing well, over half. I'll be standing, going right into my one arm rows with that 20 coming up. Last 5 seconds. Move to standing now if you need more transition time. There she goes. Okay, prop yourself up on something if you want. I'm gonna use my leg today. I'll call half. We'll switch halfway. All right, super flat back, chest is up. Here we go, and you pull. Nice, and up. Last one on this side, and switch. All right, keeping with that theme, I'm gonna grab my 10s and we're gonna do rows and flies. So a bent over row, reverse fly. It's gonna be whatever you can reverse fly. So hinge forward, row right here, into a fly, and up. Good. Here, and fly. Try not to bob the body. Just using those muscles to pull the weight and retract the shoulder blades. All right, I'm gonna stick with that 20 there for my suitcase squat, reverse deadlift. Then we'll take a little water rest after this one. All right, feet are shoulder width. Let's hit that suitcase squat. Hips hinge up, and we stand. Okay, squat, hip hinge, stand. Weights at the side, to the front, stand. Back is flat. Taking a water break, and then we're back into our lighter weights, higher reps. Pause if you need a longer rest, okay? Going well. All right, right into some overhead tricep extensions. I think, I was gonna pick 8s, but I think I picked 5s. We're just gonna rapid fire this. Knees are soft. Okay, so that volume is gonna be high. Let's try this. So you're here and here. Good, watch your skull up. Some of that fatigue is just gonna come from holding your arms over your head, so if you need a rest in between, take it. See, you're halfway there. You could even walk around on this guy. Just don't arch the back. Boom, yeah, I'm glad I picked 5s. There's the fatigue. Right now I'm feeling it. Straighten at the top. I could have maybe done 8. Woo! Oh, fatigue. Going to my 15s, and we're gonna do front lunges, alternating here. Shoulders back, super tall. All right, don't take such a huge stride, but straight up and down and back. Grabbing my 5s again for that heel squat press. If you don't love this type of squat, just touch your dumbbells together, watch your face, and do the press only. Otherwise, you're here and up. Good. Watch your chicklets. Good. Nice little bar move here. This is why I like bar workouts, because it's light weights and killer on the smaller muscle groups. We're gonna stick with this plie theme, but hold a heavy dumbbell. I'm gonna grab my 35. Good. Okay, 35. Plie, pulse at the bottom. So wide stance. Knees out, toes out. Shoulders back. Pulse and push. Into your iso hold front raise. I'll hold 5s. One arm is holding, the other is working. I'll call half and we'll switch. Put an arm here and raise. Up. Good. Shoulders low, away from your ears. Hitting that nice iso hold. Don't shrug. Almost there. 3, 2, last one, and hold, switch your side. Good. Don't swing at the bottom. Comes to a dead stop and lift. Nelly. Okay, going into that rainbow curl, I'll hold 12s with a bicep curl. So rainbow bicep curl, we'll come out to the side and then curl it up, shoulders back, and we curl here and up to the front, elbows in, good, here. We'll hit an iso hold bicep next. I'm gonna actually stick with these 12s, I think. It'll be hard, but we'll see how she rolls. Okay, now like I said, I'm sticking with 12s. I'm just gonna hold. Swing those arms out. Okay, pick them up. Ready, and hold it here. You could add little pulses if you wish. Okay, no big difference, just get out of the monotony, but I'm gonna walk around. Might as well maximize my time. As long as your posture is nice and tall, elbows are in, wrists are locked in neutral, and you don't have a hair on the back of your arm that's driving you nuts, as long as that's all good, then you're fine. I hate it when I have an itch. Like, can't think about anything else except for how itchy it is. Okay, almost there. Don't let the wrists bend. 7 seconds. Whew. Fire, fire. All right, and relax. Oh, yeah, that hit the biceps well. Let's go back into deadlifts. I'm gonna go back to my 20s. Okay, just a regular Romanian deadlift. Add a little bit of a squat here. So we hinge and drive. All right, reach your hips back. Keep your back flat. Good. Grabbing my 5-pounders for that curtsy lunge lateral or round the world lateral. Okay, palms face here, alternate sides. So you curtsy and lift. Good, curtsy, lift. It's a nice rapid fire with the lighter weights, really focusing on that shoulder. Back to biceps, this time with a Zottman curl. I'll hold 12s. Okay, you're gonna curl palms up, and then we're gonna turn the dumbbell toward the ground and slow descent. So you're up, turn, slow, turn. Slow and controlled. Whew, felt that. Moving into my side to side front lunge. So you can do this without the hop. I'm gonna add a little hop and power up. I'll call half, we'll switch legs, side to side. So you're here and here, good. Of course, if you don't wanna go side to side, just hit that front lunge. Three, 2, 1, switch legs. I'm gonna go into a sumo squat. I'll hold to 25. Wide stance, feet face the front, maybe slightly turned out. I'll call half, we'll switch our hand. Shoulders back, drop and drive. Think of your glutes, squeeze. All right, switch your hand. Staying with that sumo squat for the legs. I'm gonna hold 3-pound dumbbells, add that front punch. If you don't want to squat, you're gonna be right here. Wide stance, drop, pulse and punch. And let's go, stay tall. It's easy to round when the weights are in the front. Shake it out. Going into your diagonal drop squat, I'll hold 15s, up on the shoulders. Alternating sides. All right, drop to the diagonal and squat, back to the center, other side. All right, I'll stick with a 15 for my dumbbell swing into that reverse lunge. I'll call half, we'll switch. Hip hinge here, boom, and drop. Good. Really think about that hip hinge. You're bending at the waist. Going on this side. Now switch your arm and leg. Hip hinge here. Ten more seconds, then another water rest. There we go. Okay. Grab some water, join me back. Whew, it's going well. I like it. Moving into the good mornings, I'm gonna hold the 215s up on my shoulders. If you don't like this, please feel free to just hit a squat variation of your choice or a deadlift. Knees are soft and we hinge. Slow, 2, 3, and power and squeeze. Last one here. Okay, into your pec deck front press. Oh, my hair. I'll hold 5s here. Pec, deck, front, press. This is brutal because we're fighting gravity. Shoulders back, starting here. We squeeze and press over the chest. That's it. Now, stagger your stance if you wish. Some people like it better there. Whew, feeling that already? Nice work, keep at it, you're halfway. We'll follow this one up with push-ups, okay? I'm gonna hit a variable surface push-up, so one hand elevated on a dumbbell. If you don't have this, or your dumbbell's not hex and you don't feel stable, give me regular push-ups. Mod from the knees if you'd like. Okay, push-ups, I'll call half and work. Switch sides. I'm gonna stay down here for the next one. Okay, flip it over into your crab toe touch. We're gonna rapid fire this. So you could just come here and toe touch. I'll do that full sit up toe touch. Get ready, here we go. So you're up and tap, switch sides. We'll be staying down here for that tricep press extension. I'll grab my 15s. Okay, palms are facing, you're on your back. Let's add a regular glute bridge. Everything's up, everything's down. Palms facing, so press it up and back at the elbow, up and down to the ground. Okay, set those down. Very good. I'm gonna grab that 5 again. Okay, we're gonna do starfish. The tap, pass it under, nice rapid fire. Burning those shoulders, burning those abs. You're here, and tap, pass under, and switch. Tap, under, and switch. Stay down here. I'm going into a kneeling hammer curl. Great. If you don't like to kneel, if that hurts, feel free to stand here. I'll hold 15s. Shoulders are back. Hammer curl here, and we lift. Straight up and down. Don't swing at the bottom. Kneeling can make an exercise more challenging because you don't have the ability to give yourself a little bob. That lower body bob is just an isolated bicep exercise at this point. A little more core too, isn't there? I'm gonna stay kneeling for my front lateral combo, but again, feel free to stand. Holding my 5s. Okay. Whew, arms are fatigued. Here, 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 here. Go later if you need. Ready, shoulders back. We're gonna stay down here for chest again. Moving into my wide, narrow press with those 15s in front of me. Ooh, this is fire now. Keep your form. Nice. Okay, wide, and we're gonna turn and face at the top. Okay, adding on the bicycle. Eliminate the legs if you need. Wide, narrow press right here. We turn and flex over the chest. Push your back into the ground and press. All right, stay down here again for abs. We're gonna do a V-sit layout. I'll hold these 5s. Okay, single leg layout without weights to mod. Otherwise, lay it out and tap it under. Feeling the biceps and front shoulders here with these 5s. We've got another ab exercise, so stay down here. Okay, ab roll up, roll out. Ab roll out or up. I've got my 15. You're gonna go slow on that descending roll. Crunch to mod if you need. Otherwise, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit up. Just roll the spine up. Oh, mercy. Okay, one more light. We're gonna take that 5. High rep with our Russian twist, side to side. Legs off the ground to make it more challenging. On to mod. Here we go. We reach and reach. I'm keeping feet on the ground, I think. Bringing that elbow back though, toward the ground. Crunch, that's it. Rest if you need. 15 seconds. Grabbing those 15s again for my Tate press. You could use 12s or 10s. A tricep press. All right, palms are away. Bring the dumbbells down to the chest. So you're wide with the elbows, press at the top. Wide, press. That's it. Keep the dumbbells nice and close together. Think of flexing the arm at the top. Good. Okay, one more down here. Let's go into that full sit-up, 6 punches. If you don't want to do the sit-up, you're just gonna sit and punch nice and tall. Otherwise, full sit-up, 6 punches. Here we go. Up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Ooh, shoulders. Ooh, that's fire. 15 seconds, then we're gonna stand and I'll give you a water break. Oh, wowza. That was fire. Okay, good. Grab a drink and join me back for our last big push. Let's go into that side lunge. I'll hold a 15. All right. Nice reaching back. am I gonna press? No, I'll just curl. That's a heavy one. Here we go, side lunge curl. And here, good. Last one on this side. Switch legs and hands, take a step, and reach, and curl. Okay, we're gonna do a 3-point lunge. No weights. I'm gonna go to the diagonal, behind, diagonal. Feel free to just hit the behind if you don't want the diagonal. I'll call half, so you're 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Ha! Glute, quad burn already. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. was fire. Holding 12s for my single, double Arnold press. Okay. You're here. Knees are soft. And we single, other side. Double now. Good. Plie, releve, pulse. Pulsing things out. All right, super wide. Knees are over the toes. You're gonna lift the heels. We're gonna pulse. Here we go. You're pulsing here. Now, if you can't maintain this, just do an alternating heel lift instead, okay? Otherwise, pulse, working those inner thighs, quads, of course, heels. Let's go. Don't hold your breath when you're doing an iso hold. It's common to do. In through the nose, slow exhale. You want to prevent that heart rate from skyrocketing. Hiya, caramba. That was painful. Okay, holding the 25. That's a 25 for my sumo squat foot sweep. I'll call half. We'll switch our sweep. Wide stance, drop low. Here, sweep, same side. Yeah, good. Last one on this side. Switch your sweep. Very good. All right, setting that down. You're into your lateral raise squat combo. I'll hold 5s. Feet are shoulder width. Lateral here, then we squat, front and stand. Into my wide row now. We did a regular one arm row. This time I'm gonna turn my arm a little bit out. So facing the front, pulling to 90 on the side, prop yourself up, and we pull. No swinging at the bottom. I've got my 15 for the wide row here. And I will call half. Last one on this side, switch. Okay, going really light for my pec deck rotator cuff. 1s, 2s, or 3s, or no weight if you wish. You're here and here. All right, 90 on the elbow, here and here. Good, boom. So stick your chest out. And again, you're thinking of those shoulders dropped away from your ears. I keep my knees soft, so I'm not arching the back when it gets tough. And just 3 pounds is adequate for these little shoulders. Well, for the rotator cuff, which I don't use independently like this a lot, so definitely want to build that up. I'm going into walking lunges. If you don't have a place to do walking lunges, just give me a static lunge. I'll call half, you can switch legs. I do like a nice walking lunge. I'm holding 15s, walk it out. Good, you're halfway through. Okay, I'm gonna hold my 12s for my explosive rows. You could just do a bent over row without the squat if you wish. Feet about shoulder width. We squat, drive. Stay hinged forward, back has to stay flat. Driving elbows to the ceiling. You're halfway, rest if you need. Wow, that was hard. Okay, just a few more. Going into your bicep curl press, reverse press. I'll hold 12s here. Palms are up, curl and press, knees are soft. Right there, watch your face. Very nice. Sticking with the 12s, sticking with biceps, I'm gonna do an iso hold hammer curl this time. We did palms up, now we'll do palms facing, work at the long head. Okay, ready, here, hold for 45. Whew. Walk it out if you need. Stay super tall here. Oh, that is fire right there. Muscles are feeling fatigued. I'm gonna stick with it, push. We're so close to the end. You're over half here. Shake that out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab my 12s here for the ultimate deadlift. It's a deadlift, high pull, squat, curl, press. Take a look at the screen there. Starting with your deadlift, knees are soft, and we hinge, high pull, squat, curl, press right there, good. Going back to light weights, I'm just gonna hold 3s because this one's killer. You're doing your lateral walk raise. Lateral walk raise. Okay, so start with a squat. You're here, raise it up, bring it to half, walk, 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 squat, raise, half. Oh, that is so hard. Last exercise, folks. Okay, I'll hold 15s in my reverse lunge bicep curl, alternating. Let's finish strong, folks. Here we go. So take it back, curl right here, switch sides, and curl. Last 20 seconds. Stay in the pocket, stay with me. Keep your elbows in. Ooh, it's getting heavy. You're almost through though. Work, work. In 3, 2, 1, and done. You move daily in your 60 and 60. Woo, that was work. It was a long hour. Thanks for joining. Walk it out. Whew. Bring your heart rate down and join me on the ground for a stretch if you can. Oh, Nelly. Okay. That is it, folks. Let's lie on our backs. Oh, gravy. Grab a knee, draw it in, stretch the hip flexor, inner thigh. Okay. It was nice because it was no repeat, and then you're just like, okay, what's next? I don't know. Even I didn't know. I always do those off the top of my head, switch sides. But what I tried to do was, sometimes you noticed, I went right back into the same muscle if I didn't feel that it was fatigued enough with a higher rep. And then if I did feel it was fatigued, then I'm like, okay, let's switch muscle groups. So you got what I felt was good for me today. Round in those little circles here. Good work. But yeah, I like that type of workout. That's fun. Let's straighten a leg, draw that leg in, knee is soft, shaky hamstrings, holy, feel that right now. It is nice to do that longer session from time to time. You know, when I trained clients, everyone's session was an hour, right? So we would do a good warm up, check in. So that always took about 10, 15 minutes. And then a good hearty 45 to 50 minute workout for sure. So, you know, I feel like sometimes people want results in 20 or 15 minutes, let's let those legs fall to the side, that really actually require 50 to 60 minutes to get. And then a lot of trainers will sell that too. They're like, okay, get sculpted lean cut arms in 10 minutes a day, you know? And it's like, no, that's not how, like you can't even put enough volume, switch sides, on those muscles to grow them and have that muscle synthesis occur with that few reps in that little time. So, you know, it might be good for maintenance. It might be good for just moving your body, increasing blood flow. But if you want to grow lean muscle tissue, remember, I've said this countless times, that volume's the driver of hypertrophy. So you need a lot of volume on specific muscle groups. And we did that today, you know, like even though it was a no repeat, and typically for muscle growth, I'm a fan of the multiple repetitions so that you can overload the muscle with the exercise or with the weight amount. We still were overloading the muscle. This is why, in part, like when we did that whole chest circuit, we stayed in the same muscle groups for multiple minutes, right? Multiple different sets of things, different exercises. And that is important for that muscle to actually get to forward failure. If you don't ever challenge the muscle enough where it feels the fatigue, feels the failure, you're getting close, there's not going to be that adaptation from the muscle fibers to, you know, signal growth. So that is why we put things on repeat. And there's a lady in the comments that countlessly says to me, these workouts are so boring. And I'm like, well, neat, but I don't care because this is how you grow muscle. So you can't say I want to build lean muscle and then also not do the work that is required, right? It just, that is what is required. So I will continue to do it because that's my target. And I know for so many of you, that is also your target. You want to increase. Push those knees down gently here. So that's what we're doing at Move Daily. And you can do it with lighter weights as well. Have you tried some of those high rep range lightweight workouts that I have? It was like a lot of the exercises we did today in the light part. We are absolutely fatiguing the muscle. So you're lifting in such a way, you choose a weight that at the end of the round, you're like, oh wow, that is, I couldn't do 2 to 3 more. Like that is it, I was done. And that's what you want. So that is the caveat in order to grow muscle, is that you have to, whether you're choosing light weights, whether you're choosing large weights, you have to just challenge the muscles and challenge the system that way. So, oh, this feels good. Anyway, that is where it's at. That's where it's at. Hey, guess what? I think I've told you this, or maybe I've mentioned it, but we are starting a podcast of sorts. And my sister designed the podcast room. Pretty soon, once we finish decorating it, I'll show you some pictures of it. So I'm slightly nervous about that because I have talked to a lot of people in terms of, you know, bringing special guests onto our membership and coaching and stuff, and done a lot of lives and stuff like that. But podcasting is a different beast, and it's going to be a learning curve for me. So I have to learn the curve. And it's going to be bumpy maybe along the road, but here we go. Here we grow again. Anyway, I'm thinking maybe it should be called Move Daily Talks. But if you have something that's even more fun and sassy, let me know in the comments below what you think our podcast should be called. Hey, this is Tracy, Move Daily Talks. Welcome. And we're inviting our guest here today. How does that sound? Is that bad? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. All right, see you in the next workout.